I'm building me a home.
Good morning, Mount Olive. There's a lot happening, so we wanted to take a few minutes and share a couple of things coming up for you and your family. So check this out. Please make sure all announcements for Sunday are submitted to the office by Tuesdays. While we are continuing with virtual worship, our ability to communicate with you becomes more prevalent. We want to be able to keep you as informed as possible of church business and activities. We've been using robocalls and emails, but still, many of you are not being reached. We ask that you make sure we have an accurate phone number and email address so that you can receive robocalls, emails, and perhaps the occasional text. Perhaps you've signed up to have telemarketing calls blocked, which may be blocking our calls to you. Call the church office to see if there's an alternative for you. You can update your information from the members page on the church website, mountolivebaptist.org, or by contacting the church office, 201-489-6888. During normal business hours. If you're in contact with members that say they have not been receiving our communications, please encourage them to reach out so we can correct our records. This service is being webcast on our own platform, www.mountolivebaptist.live, on Facebook Live and on demand on youtube.com/Mount Olive Baptist Church. Additionally, we are broadcasting on our own internet radio station, www.wmocradio.net. Please visit our website, www.mountolivebaptist.org, for all the ways to connect and take part in this worship experience. Don't forget to tell your family, friends, and neighbors around the corner and around the world. Prayer is the core of our Christian existence. Join us every weekday at noon for prayer by tuning into www.wmocradio.net. A family that prays together stays together. We invite you to join us every Wednesday for prayer and Bible study. Our senior Bible study gathers at 11 a.m. 1-717-275-8940. Access 375-7039. Join us for our midweek prayer and Bible study every Wednesday night. Prayers at 7 p.m. and Bible study at 8 p.m. The login information is posted on the church website. Our Sunday school gathers Sundays starting at 9:30 a.m. We have virtual classes for every age group. You can go to our website, www.mountolivebaptist.org, and find all the call-in and login details under the Christian Education tab. As you know by now, God has intervened and provided vaccines to help protect us from COVID-19. The state of New Jersey has set up an online registry for all residents who want to be added to the waiting list. The web address is www.covidvaccine.nj.gov. Sign up takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Mount Olive is encouraging every member to consult with your physician and use their guidance for taking the vaccine. Be well. Lent begins on Ash Wednesday, February 17th. We will have a series of virtual services as a part of our traditional observance. Join us on www.mountolivebaptist.live and Facebook Live starting at 7:30 p.m. as we welcome Reverend Dr. Drew Kendall Ross from the New Hope Baptist Church of Hackensack. Please tell your friends and neighbors to tune in as we begin our journey towards Calvary's cross. Attention Mount Olive. If you drive by and see that our parking lots are full, don't be alarmed. We have not secretly reopened. Mount Olive Baptist Church is still officially closed at this time. We are proud to announce that Hackensack Meridian Health Prospect Heights Care Center has contracted the use of our parking lots while their parking garage is being renovated, starting Monday, January 25th through the end of April. The use will be 7 days per week from 6:30 a.m. until 11:30 p.m. All parking spaces in our main lot at Central Avenue, 2nd Street, and our secondary lot at 237 Central Avenue will be reserved for HMH Prospect Heights Care Center employees' use, with descriptive parking decals for identification purposes. During this time, anyone visiting Mount Olive must use on-street parking options along 2nd Street and other surrounding streets. Do not park along Central Avenue. It is still a no parking zone, and be sure to observe all other parking rules as posted. Thank you for your cooperation. Mount Olive Trustee Board. 2020 was a tough year, and New Jersey wants to help. The New Jersey Earned Income Tax Credit can provide a critical boost. Check to see if you are eligible. Visit www.njeitc.org for details on your eligibility and to apply. Applications for the 2021 Coleman Cherry Smith Scholarship are now available. You can go to our church website. There is a link to download the application. All completed applications are to be turned in by Sunday, April 4th, 2021. This past year has been one that's filled with unimaginable challenges, making us reimagine many aspects of how we conduct our daily lives. We certainly cannot forget the weight of the many losses of family and friends to this devastating pandemic. Yet, at the same time, we also need to celebrate the fact that God has allowed many among us to be healed. We want to extend an opportunity to our members to share your testimonies with us. We ask that you prepare a video of 2 minutes or less, simply sharing in your own words the goodness of God during these trying times. You can email your video clip to kitchenstea@montolivebaptist.org. That's KITCHINGS, capital letter T, at montolivebaptist.org. Let's share with the world that even in this mess age, God still has a message of hope. The voting period for Mount Olive Baptist Church's election for our senior pastor officially began this past week, February 3rd, and will end February 16th at 7 p.m. The election is being conducted by IntelliScan Incorporated, an independent voting management company. On February 3rd, paper ballots were mailed to only those members who do not have an email on file. All paper votes must be mailed directly to IntelliScan only. Do not mail to Mount Olive. Do not drop off ballots to the church. In order to be counted, they must be received by IntelliScan by Monday, February 15th. Electronic ballots will be emailed to all members who have an email on file with Mount Olive. The email will come from mobc@intelliscaninc.net. Please check your spam or junk folder if it does not appear in your inbox. The voting period closes on Tuesday, February 16th at 7 p.m. In cases where more than one person shares the same email address, don't worry. Each member will receive his or her own email and electronic voting ballot addressed specifically to them and for them. Early this week, all members who are eligible to vote and who have an email on file should have received an email from Mount Olive Baptist Church explaining the voting process. Please contact the church office right away if you have not yet received this email from Mount Olive Baptist Church. Our next food drive is Saturday, February 20th at 9 a.m. As usual, we will have walk-up or drive-up options, and of course, all social distancing protocols will be followed. Spread the word. COVID-19 presented us with two crises, a health crisis and an economic crisis, especially with public health dramatically reducing economic activity and overall spending. Service industries like retail and restaurants are at an especially high economic risk. The Black History Committee and Mount Olive is asking you to honor Black History Month by supporting the small African American businesses in your area. Additionally, the Black History Committee is putting together a list of small African American businesses and restaurants in the area for distribution. Businesses should call the church office at 201-489-6888. Thank you. Well, that's all for now. You can remain current on everything happening by going to our church website, www.montolivebaptist.org. Thank you for your time. I'm Rhonda Wade. Have a blessed day. Be safe.